Hey people. So yeah, I'm just gonna do some random talking to you for no, you don't have to turn it down. I love background noise. That's awesome. I'm gonna just do some random talking to you for no apparent reason other than the fact that I haven't made a video recently and I'm dead ass tired and I'm kinda hoping that this will put me to sleep. I'm not putting on no damn clothes because I just got out the tub. I'm not great put on no bra. I'm not brushing no hair. Like, I wish there was smell-o-vision on this bitch so that y'all could get the spaghetti that's still on my breath. I'm not doing shit. Like, this is a real certified nigga ass video. So, whatever. I'm gonna just catch y'all up on my week because shit's been fucked up. Um, Monday I started a new job and I like it. It's boring. It's easy. There's nothing to fucking do. It's all very repetitive. I know it's gonna have my legs looking fucking fantastic by the time that I'm done fucking working here. Like, they already look good, but like I'm gonna just be like pow 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 pow, like I'm having ninja legs or some shit. But that's irrelevant. Um, and the job is really easy, but like I'm over in my production numbers. Like, I think they wanted us to be at like 50 or 60% as new hires, and on my first day I was at like 80. So they was like, no, you're doing too much for a new hire, just calm down and slow down, like don't do so well. And I'm like, kind of fucking shit is this that we tell people on the job, like, don't do well? What? So, that was weird. Um, and so me and my husband worked the same shift. And on Monday, when we went to work together at the same time, on the same day, we sent our kids to daycare for the first time in like years. And the daycare decided they weren't going to keep the kids all day for like the allotted time that we had specified. And they were like, oh, well, we're going to call the police if you don't come and get your kids. And I was like, well, there's nothing I can do because I'm on a bus and I'm across the bridge. So, like, you're just going to have to take them or something. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And, like, I ended up getting people to go get them and shit. But, like, how you going to tell me that you open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.? I tell you, I need you to watch my kids from 6 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Nobody says, no, we can't do that. But then on their first day, you calling me while I'm at work where I cannot have a phone, talking about you got to come and get these kids because they can't be in here for more than 12 hours. And if you don't get these kids, you going to jail and they going to jail and we going to send them to an orphanage. Like, the fuck? Whatever. So, because of that bullshit, I had to take off Tuesday. So, like, nigga, on my second day, I didn't even fucking go. And it would have been like, oh, well, my husband could have took off or whatever, but he can't because he didn't have any fucking points that he could take off with. I'm a new hire. I still have all my points. So, I'm like, whatever. So I took off Tuesday. That made me mad. I spent all day long Tuesday looking for a daycare. I didn't fucking find one. I threw some shit around in the house. Then I didn't clean it up. I might have blamed it on my kids. I probably did. I don't know. Like, I was mad Tuesday. Then Wednesday, I'm scheduled off because that's just like my schedule or whatever. I work donut and I'm off Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I didn't have to go to work yesterday. I spent all day at home. Like, I started cleaning up, but then I was like, fuck it. I got lazy. I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. Then I was supposed to take my kids to go get their glasses before school starts. I didn't do that shit. They were supposed to go to an ice cream social at their school so that they could meet their teacher and shit like that. But I forgot about it because I couldn't find the fucking paper and didn't think about it until after like 8 o'clock. So I got mad about that later. My best friend came over after he got off work and we went to the store to go get some chicken. Then we got fat and started talking about food. So we made a detour to White Castles and shit. Like, I got a sack of chicken rings. No, I didn't. I got like 6. I got chicken rings and a sweet tea and some cheese sticks. And he got like loaded fries and a fucking bacon cheeseburger and a cup of water. Like, this nigga live and die by a cup of water, though. And I came home and I made that shit. And then my niece came over and she passed out on my couch. And, like she always does. Like, I had her watching Muppet Babies and shit. Like, shit was real in here. And I was tired because I knew I had to fucking go to work in the morning and I didn't want to fucking go. But I was like, nah, I gotta go. It's too soon to be trying to call off. So, black people never happy. You get a job, you don't want to go. You don't have no job, you want a job. You can't win with us. So, today I went back to work. And I'm doing good again. Like, they come up to me in the middle of the day while I'm on the floor picking and stuff. And he's like, hey, like, your production numbers are ridiculous. Like, you're pulling 198 an hour. You can't do that as a new hire. And I'm like, what? He was like, we really need you to just slow down on the floor. And I'm like, but, like, I am slow. He's like, no, of all the new hires in the building right now, you are one of the fastest. I'm like, this is bullshit. So do you want me not to do the job properly or whatever? And he's like, no, we want you to do it. We just want you to be slow. I was like, but I thought speed and accuracy was supposed to be like a combo thing. He was like, speed and accuracy is a combo thing, but we need you to slow down because you're out picking all the other pickers and your gun keeps running out of work. Like, we have to reboot you manually from the pick desk. I'm like, this is some bullshit. So, whatever with that. Like, earlier this week, this girl that I thought that I was dating, but was actually just inappropriately touching at random moments, she sent me a Facebook request and was like, we should be friends. And I'm just like, no, bitch. Not after all the shit you did. Well, like, she didn't do any fucking thing, but I just feel like it's better to leave some shit in the past. Like, you cannot rebuild bridges, and I don't really have anything pleasant to say to her other than hi. Like, anytime somebody pulls her name up, I'd be like, that bitch. Like, it always comes out like that. So I'm just like, it's just better if we just don't communicate. I haven't fucking answered her yet. I'll probably send her that message later and be like, yeah, you know what, we just shouldn't talk. But yeah, then that happened. Also at work today, I tripped and fell over the same box twice. Like, it was just the box sitting on the floor. I didn't fucking see it the first time. So, okay, I'm kind of clumsy, but I'm not really clumsy. So, like, I rolled past it with my little cart or whatever. And then I caught it with the edge of my shoe. So I went fucking flying. Like, pow. Okay, there was my first trip. But then, like, the second one, it was just like, oh, there's something over there. And then I swerved to fucking, avoid it and still fucking hit it. And so I tripped over it again. Like, I should have went to the little on-site doctor and shit, but I was like, no. Before they be like, this accident-prone bitch, she just want money at the company. So, it's bad enough I think I'm going to fall down one of the stairs. Ain't nobody got time for all this extra. You flipping over fucking totes and shit. Anyway. So then, I get off today and I'm all excited because babe's supposed to be making spaghetti and I'm all looking forward to it and shit. And I'm like, yes, fire-ass spaghetti is going to be ready when I get home. I know he's going to do some extra shit like fucking put bay leaves in the goddamn food again. But you know what? I'm going to just pick out the bay leaves and I'm going to eat the fucking food because it's going to be delicious. And then I got here and it wasn't fucking cooked yet. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to just eat the fucking barbecue chicken that I went to the store with Steve and bought. And my brother had ate the fucking chicken up. And I was like, oh my God. So then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to just drink my cranberry juice. But then I forgot that I drank that shit this morning after I brushed my teeth before I left for work. And I'm just like, I don't have shit to look forward to right now. So, yeah, it's just been a busy week. I still have tomorrow to do to go to work. They don't want mandatory. They want voluntary overtime for Saturday, and I was going to take it since I had to call in Tuesday so I can make up my fucking hours. But I was like, man, I can't even fucking get over there. So, fuck you too. Man, whatever. My friend is having this birthday party for all her female friends tomorrow, for female friends only. She wants to go bowling, and I'm like, okay, cool, bowling, that sounds great, yay. But, man, I'm going to have to take a fucking change of clothes with me to work, and an extra pair of shoes, and fucking hairbrushes and bows and clips and shit. And I'm not gonna be in the mood for all that. Like, I'm seriously debating calling her from like my government phone and being like, I can't make it. Oh, I got sick, just to see what she say. Then also, I just found out that something in my head. No, I haven't just found out, because it's been happening to me all fucking summer, but now it's happening to my brother too. So I'm like, Arr! Something in my house has been biting the living fucking shit out of me when I go to sleep. Like, I go to sleep and my skin be all buttery, smooth, and sexy and shit and silky, and I wake up in the morning and I look like somebody tried to fucking graft my skin out of bubbles. So, like, I be all pissed off about that. I don't have anything that I can use to fucking calm it down, soothe it down. I don't know where the fucking bites are coming from. Like, I woke up today and my leg was burning while I was walking, but I wasn't fucking paying it any attention. I just thought it was like work, taking its toll on my legs. Like, I'm conditioning to having to work and walk around all the fucking time. No, there's a fucking string of bites on my leg, all down my calf, that every time I have to squat down to the lower level to pick something out of the fucking boxes, it's just like fire shooting up my leg. It's like, I just flicked myself in the face. That shit hurt. And then my left arm, like, if I wasn't so lazy, I'd roll so that y'all could see it. But fuck that shit. Like, my whole upper left arm has this big ass fucking spiral of bites down my fucking arm, like it's a goddamn bubble tattoo. Like, bite, 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 bite. Do, 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 do. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I should just die. Because these shits hurt. They are huge and red. And as dark as I am, I should never turn red. So, yeah, I just been getting all kind of fucked up and drama and just some bullshit this week. You know what? Like, that's how you know that it's one of them days and or weeks when all you can do is make a sound effect. Just and I was supposed to have a reconciliation with like my former best friend, but then like he flaked on me, and instead of meeting up and poking each other in the ribs or going half on a 2 for $20 at Applebee's, or I said walking and ice cream. I said we could just sit around and stare at each other. But, niggas is niggas. Instead of doing all of that, he decided to go kick it with a half and half. So, yeah, like, it is what it is. Like, bitches get replaced all the time. I was trying not to replace bitches, but bitches just force themselves into replacements. So, yeah. It's a long week, y'all. I'm just like, thank God tomorrow's my last day, because... And yesterday I sent my kids over to my cousin's house so that I could go to the fucking store. Now, my girls went to fucking cheerleader tryouts, and then my boy was over there with my little cousin, by himself. Like, they are the only two kids there. So then my girls get there, and I haven't come back from the store yet with my best friend. And they playing. So when I get home and I'm all in here and I started cooking and shit, I called my cousin and I was like, yeah, you can bring them home now. So she's on her way to bring them home. And then she calls me like 5 minutes later. She was like, so yeah, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. All I heard her say was, Devin punched Nicholas in his mouth and he bit through his mouth. And now his lip is split the fuck open and bleeding. So now my son has two big ass, fucking vampire bite marks in his bottom lip, looking like scabula and shit. Like, the fuck? Like, he's gonna go to school with this shit on his mouth next week. The teacher's gonna think we busted that nigga in his face. They gonna call CPS. We gonna have to duck and dodge and hide from them bitches. Then they gonna call the truancy officers. My husband got a bench warrant out for his arrest. They gonna come and lock that nigga down. Just like, shit is just gonna go so wrong. So wrong. I'm done talking to y'all. I'm tired. My face hurt. My mouth hurt. My mouth hurt and I ain't giving no head. This is a problem. So just bye. Till next time. I don't know if y'all can see my hand, but whatever. Buenas tardes, y'all. No, that's the wrong one, ain't it? Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Bye. Are you gonna turn it off or do I have to do it? He made me do it. Okay, so I'm gonna say bye again until I get over here to the button. Bye. Bye again. Bye.